get ready for Comedy Royale! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your performers for Comedy Royale, wearing black, square one, the brawler from Whitehall, Mike McBurney! Wearing black circle two, the Beaver County Assassin, give it up for Mike Quintino! Of a three-night extravaganza March Improv Insanity Tournament. We couldn't use madness for legal reasons, but you get the idea. These are our performers this evening, and you are our audience, and some of you will be judges. Go ahead and take a seat, guys. So just by round of applause, who has never been to Arcade Comedy Theater before? Thank you all for coming. We're going to be doing some short-form improvisational comedy for you, and we will have judges scattered throughout the audience. So what I need right now are 3 volunteers to wield the paddles of judgment. As you might have noticed, the competitors are wearing symbols on their chests. We've got colors, we've got numbers, and we've got shapes. So each of those paddles corresponds to one of those dimensions: colors, numbers, and shapes. So, very good, folks. So what's going to happen is periodically throughout the evening, I'm going to come to our judges, and you guys will render judgment on which group you like better. Is the ones with the twos, the golds, or the blacks, the squares, or the circles. But before they render judgment, everyone in the audience who does not have a paddle will have the opportunity to influence them by letting your voices be heard. Think of them as the Electoral College for you democracy aficionados. All right, we are going to kick things off with the first round, which is an elimination round. We will be pitting the blacks versus the gold with a game called Questions. So what's going to happen is the gold members are each going to have one team up here, and then the black people will have one team member up here, and they will rotate through as they screw up the game, which is called Questions. So in this game, the only thing that can be said are questions, no statements. Only questions. You all know what questions are, right? They end with a question mark? Good. All right, good. We're going to learn about grammar tonight. Sentence structure. We're going to diagram a sentence later. We're going to have a party. All right, so in order to begin, I need somebody from the black team up. And Mike Rubino will start. And somebody from the gold team up. And Sarah. All right, fantastic. So once again, I will be judging off the side with this annoyingly loud whistle. And boy, when somebody says something that is not a question, I will blow that. We will all regret that I did that. And the team member will cycle out. Can I get you guys to switch sides so the golds are over there and blacks are over here? Yes. If that works, thank you very much. All right, so what I need is a location that would fit on this stage, like a photo booth or a pharmacy.
Drive-through coffee.
A drive-through coffee shop is what I heard. Only questions. Take it away.
Do you want milk, or do you want sugar, or what?
Do you have coffee to go with those?
Do we have coffee to go with those?
Do you have decaf coffee to go with those?
Do you want decaf coffee?
Do I look like I need regular coffee?
Does this look like a place that gives decaf?
Doesn't it feel like it?
Can't you read the sign, Caffeine Hut?
Don't you know I'm illiterate by my license plate?
Don't you know I can't see your license plate?
Can you see it now?
Do you need to be a smartass all the time?
Is that why people don't like me?
You probably ask that question a lot.
Do I look like a guy who's paid enough to care about your feelings?
much are you paid?
How much is a poor person paid?
Don't you think poor people are...
Why would I think that you're a poor person?
Don't you?
Why wouldn't I think that you're a poor person?
How is this about me now?
Well, isn't everything about you customers?
Is that really what you think of us?
Can't you read it in my eyes?
Are those your normal eyes?
You noticed?
John's out. He said, no, I rule arbitrarily. Go.
How could I not?
Do I look like someone that's complimented a lot?
I wouldn't see...
Don't you think a lady of your stature should be complimented 4 or 5 times the amount you're currently being complimented?
Do you want to make me cry?
Don't I want to make everybody cry?
Do people tell you you're mean?
Is that why people don't like me?
You can see that you're asking that again?
That's our game, folks. Yeah, I blow the whistle, that's the judge. If I'm wrong, that's okay. There's no money on this at all. Ladies and gentlemen, the gold cycled through 4 times, the black team cycled through twice. That means the black team is our winner! So, for black circle 2 and black square 1, can I get 3 points for each of the members of the black team? We're going to move now on to the scenes round, which will have the 1s versus the 2s. And the 1s will go first. They are going to play a game called Tagline. For this game, I need 2 audience volunteers who are not judges or who are not visibly drunk. All right, you ma'am and you sir, come on down. All right, now, he wasn't quick on the draw. All right, go ahead and sit down in these chairs. All right. Now, very foolish of you to volunteer without knowing exactly what you're getting yourselves into. What is your name? Kathy. And what is your name?
Ryan.
Ryan. Kathy and Ryan. Kathy and Ryan. Your job in this scene is going to be, when you get tapped on the shoulder, to say a single English word as loudly as you can. And it doesn't have to have anything to do with what they're saying, but they are going to have to take that word, fill it into their sentence, and make sense out of it. So, for example, I went to the store and I bought some...
Peanut butter.
Okay, you're not in the chair.
That was much better last week. Aspirin.
Aspirin, good. Oh, worth the wait. All right. Now, feel free to throw them curveballs. It doesn't have to make sense. We'll give you a chance now, Ryan. You know, when I open my lunchbox, I'm always delighted to see some...
Plums.
Plums. All right. Everybody in this room is quicker than you at this point. Let them do it, though. It'll be fun to watch them struggle. And again, it just has to be a single word. It doesn't have to fit into their sentence at all. So you can go ahead and think of a word in advance that you can throw in whenever they tap one. All right, fantastic. In order to begin, for the 1 team, can I get a relationship like doctor-patient or lawyer-client? Psychologist-patient, I heard. Now, psychologists are separate from psychiatrists in that they cannot prescribe drugs. So, one of you will not be prescribing drugs in this.
Oh, Doc, I'm so glad you're able to listen. It's not often that people will listen.
Yeah, it's okay. It's no problem. It's literally what you're paying me to do, so it's just imagine.
Yeah, right. I mean, it all started with.
Eggs.
It started with eggs, way back when I was an egg.
It's very natural. Yeah, I was going to say, this is a birth thing, you know. It just goes right back to the mother, and, you know, you think about the eggs and you think about...
Worms.
Worms. Because, yes, it's the natural cycle of life, from egg to worm, you know. Shakespeare talked about this. Yes.
I do think about worms, and I think about everything in between. I mean, every day when I wake up, I think...
Feet.
Feet. I think feet. I love feet.
This would be in a sexual way, yes?
Yes, I don't tell anybody. No one
Oh,
knows.
this is okay. This is okay. Tell me about this. When you were a child, did you often find that you were looking at
Skiing.
skiing? I'm thinking like they were just very long feet.
Well, that explains why I love skiing so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a number of trips this year.
Yes, many.
There was that one I recall. You had the accident with the man who owns a
Barbershop.
barbershop. And I mean, you know, back in the olden times, they would clip the toenails. So there's almost like a connection. I feel.
Yeah.
It's a stretch,
Yeah.
but.
But I can see it, Doc. I still feel guilt about that barbershop guy, and he
Oh, yeah?
he died. I mean, he was impaled with.
Coffee.
It went right through him. Like literally right
It
through
was
him.
very cold where you were, yes?
Yes.
It's so cold that the coffee freezes. It's
Yes.
horrifying.
It was a big coffee icicle. He was just going right down the slopes. Coffee icicle through him, and when he died, he yelled, "Help!" It was so sad.
Huh. And a little bit too late, I would think. He's already impaled with the coffee. But I mean, what can you do? You know, you just listen to the help, or else you think, well, maybe I could just
Have a drink.
have a drink. You know?
And I've listened to you, and I've been doing that. I've just been drinking all the time.
That's what you do. Just drink, because there will be no drugs coming from the office.
That's right, because he's a psychologist. There we go. Kathy and Ryan, thank you both so much. Thank you, Ryan. Fantastic. Where's my number judge? Who's my number judge? Number judge? All right, so that was the ones. The twos are going to be going next. You need to think about which one you like better. And the twos are going to play a game called Emotional Option. For this, they will be doing a scene, and at any point during the scene, I will freeze them and assign a new emotion to them. So in order to get a bunch of emotion suggestions, I need you to shout out different emotions right now.
Anger.
Happy, anger, pity,
Ennui.
ennui, from the college boy. What else?
Bath salts.
Bath salts is not an emotion, but I'll take it. Bath salt. All right, poop treasure is not an emotion. What? Poop pressure. Oh, poop pressure. That's much better. Still not an emotion. I'm not taking it. All right. I'm kind of close to poop pressure, but we'll take it. Envious, I heard. Fantastic. All right. So we've got a bunch of emotions here, and now in order to get these guys started, I need an activity that you might only do on the weekends. Tennis, I heard. We take you now to this tennis court.
Well, Beauregard. Back to lose again, I see.
I just can't stay away from these clay courts and your hideous face.
Shots. You got that right. Shots across the port bow. Thank you. Thank you, Jeeves. But I'll take care of the trash, don't you? Listen, I don't wish to wipe the floor with you because it is concrete. So,
Suspicious.
so, wait, that's not your regular racket.
This, no. This showed up on my doorstep the other day.
Your doorstep.
Yes,
Was it in a black package?
yes, quite unannounced. You
How long have those cameras been here? Are those cameras?
Yes,
I don't hear any birds singing.
they were put here. They were installed when somebody got assaulted here 2 months ago.
Happy.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
I see a line across the side of your face. Are you wearing a mask? Are you not Beauregard? Say something only Beauregard would say.
Perhaps my butler didn't shave me all the way?
Bitchy.
If you're trying to say that my jowls are a little bit droopy, then just say it, sister.
Well, which of your 3 jowls would you like me to talk about?
The mask-like ones!
Listen, why don't we just play our little game?
Sure. Sure.
I'll tell you what, I'll let you have a point. We'll just start with you 15 love. How about that?
Oh.
Befuddled.
That's...
I think that's 1 point. It's
No,
weird.
I
The
know.
numbering system in
When
tennis
you
is
said
weird.
1 point, I got thrown off because there's no single
Well,
point.
it's
Let's
the
repeat.
love is the 0, right? Well, no, why would love be 0? That's strange.
Love.
You know, this is just like our first match.
I remember I never wanted to play singles again.
I'll let you serve.
Oh.
Sorry. You lightly brushed my index finger.
I don't want to...
Road rage.
Go! Why don't you go? Come on! I'm waiting here! All right, you know what? Come on.
Okay, come on over here.
Yeah, you know what?
Come on to my side of the court. Say.
Ennui.
I mean, what are we doing?
Bath salts.
I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. Well done, sir. Well done. All right, number judge, you are going to have the option of telling us which team was winner, but don't tell us which one is yet, because now is your opportunity to influence the number judge by telling her which team you think should be the winner. Ones or twos, shout at her now. Before you do anything, what you do is you will hold up the paddle towards me of the group that you think won, and just like the Electoral College, you have no obligation whatsoever to go with how the popular rabble voted. All right, on the count of 3, show me who won. 1, 2, 3. It was the ones! So let's give the ones 5 points each. 5 points for the ones. So gold circle 1 gets 5 points, taking that person to 5, and black square 1 gets 5 points, taking that person to 8, which means black square 1 Mike McBurney is in a commanding lead. But yes, it is impressive. But the last round is worth 3,000 points, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Now we move on to the elimination round, in which only one person will be left standing. We're going to play a game called Genre Story now, in which all 4 players are going to stand up, and I will conduct them in a story. They will tell a single story, but they will each have their own genre. Genre like Western, sci-fi, etc. For those of you who are not big into the reading. For Mike McBurney, can I get a genre, please? Film or theater style. What?
Gay erotica.
What?
Gay erotica.
Gay erotica. Ah, fantastic. From a man who probably has read a lot of it. All right, good. For Michael Rubino, can I get another one that's probably not sexual in nature? What? Film noir, I heard. Film noir, fantastic. For Sarah, can I get another one? Amish. What? Country. Harmony. You can leave anytime. The famous writing genre of country. All right. Country. And for John Feitner, can I get please another one? How about somebody from the back row over here? Ooh, Shakespearean. Wait a minute. Just on that side. All right, we'll take Shakespearean. Shakespearean, fantastic. So just quickly to review.
Gay erotica.
Gay erotica.
Noir.
Film noir.
Country.
Country.
Shakespearean.
Fantastic. Now all we need is the type. Now these guys are going to be going through their story. If they say something that's out of character for their genre, or if they wait too long, or if I'm just feeling bitchy, I'll blow the whistle and they'll be out. And whoever is left standing will get 3 big, fat, juicy points. Now all we need to begin this game is the title of a story that's never been told before, like Marcia and the Potato Salad of Justice. But not that.
Jim and the Unicorn.
Jim and the Unicorn? I can't wait to see what we do. And now, thank you. And now the story of Jim and the Unicorn.
Jim parked his truck and he looked out into the field and he thought, I'll never get Elizabeth back again. He said, the only thing that can bring her back is a gift, a magical gift.
Where would I get such a gift, he said. The city. So he got back in his truck and he drove to the city, where he saw a detective's window way up high. It said, Ace Detective Agency. There,
upon the light of the broken moon, he did see the detective looking out. The detective did say, "Where doth my client lie?" And Jim did speaketh, "Here, to me you see, put your private eye upon this face."
And Jim found that private eye awakened things in him that he had immediately forgetting Elizabeth. He thought, hey, maybe I've got my own gift right here.
The touch reminded him of his truck. It reminded him of the cornfields. It reminded him of his cowboy boots. And it especially reminded him of the tools in his garage.
the detective looked at him for a long while. Didn't know what was going through his eyes, but it was strange. They were jaunting around all over the place. He said, "Can I help you?" Finally, Jim said, "Oh, right." He wiped the cold sweat from his brow, and he said, "I need a gift for my wife."
"I see, to thine wed you need a gift, a steed, but not any steed, a steed with pointed dagger upon head, to which the colors of light that spread from white to black across its brow you shall..."
Find that that's exactly what your wife wants you to have.
With a saddle and a horn, just like your truck.
A horn? The detective said. "Why, that horn must be from Malta. I know."
Where we can get something like that. And Jim said, well,
You know, we'll just go out back and rustle something up.
And so they did walk upon the earth out into the alleyway, and there stood two toughs.
Roughing up a little guy, and the little guy was like, "Please, help me, help
me." And Jim said, "Oh, he is awfully cute.
I want for him to be..."
We're down to 3. We moved to chapter 4, where the unicorn has gotten out of his harness.
The unicorn did spread its legs across the field, away from Detective and Jim. They turned to each other and said, "Lo, we may be, we should separate now, but take upon this letter,
which will help you to find the unicorn again," which is all that Jim wanted, because that magical beast had stirred
something inside of Jim. Something he didn't know quite what to do
with. But he thought if there's any way that he
could love a man, it would be with this man. And so he did strike out upon to find the great
detective that had helped him so. The detective who was down the street at a diner
with the short man who had been beaten up in the alley earlier,
went to the king and said, "King, we wish to be wed." And the king said, "No, to the
mayor's office
with thee,
which will get you in a place that will be happy and
sad at the same time."
Aside. But how do I tell my...
I'm not pointing at you anymore. You're out. Don't make me turn this thing around. We now go to the stunning conclusion of Jim and the unicorn.
Jim had left the mayor's office, and the detective was in tow, along with the little man,
who found that the unicorn was his own spirit being. And
when they got to the edge of the alley, right by the courthouse, the little man
turned and said,
"This is where I leave you both.
Where I will get off on my own way."
The little man pulled out a small Luger from his pocket,
and he shot directly into the unicorn's heart.
The unicorn fell to the ground, and the detective
found this the steamiest thing he had
So he climbed inside of the unicorn
and felt that it was warmer than anyone could possibly believe.
He said, this is where you'll leave me, Jim. Jim
Said, of course it is.
I've got to get back to my wife. It's been days.
Days and days, and she won't even know.
So he got back in his truck and he drove back
To the farm
country. Where?
that she was not,
There.
because she found...
Because Mike Rubino is our winner!
3 points for Black Circle 2, please. 3 points for Black Circle 2. Fantastic. Oh, wasn't that a merry jaunt through the old detective Shakespearean country form? All right, we are now going to move on to the shapes round. Where's my shapes judge? Shapes, fantastic. All right, we're saving you for last. I can't wait. Be worth it. You're going to be judging this round, and 5 juicy fat points will go to the winner of this round. The squares are going to start us off with a game I like to call forward reverse, because that's what it's called. So what's going to happen is these two are going to be doing a scene, and at any point during the scene I will blow the whistle we all know and love, and they will have to go backwards if they were going forwards. If I blow it again, they'll have to go forwards when they were going backwards. So they'll repeat the same bits over and over, and won't it be a fun time? Now, to begin, all I need is a line of dialogue, something you may have said or heard today, like bath salts is not an emotion.
Can you call me back?
Can you call me back? Can you call me back is the first line of the scene. Take it away.
Can you call me back? I mean, I left it all out there just now, and I really feel this audition is...
Listen, you did a great job, but we're going with someone else.
I can do the tap number again, okay? Okay.
Please,
No, I'll count it down from
don't.
top. It's a 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's... I know. Reverse! 5, 6, 7, 8. No,
Please don't.
okay, I can do the tap number again. I'll take it from the top.
I'm sorry, you've done very well, but we're going with someone else.
Forward!
I'm sorry, you've done very well, but we're going with someone else.
No, I can do the tap number again. I'll take it from the top, okay? No. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, and... No.
Please stop.
Because... All right, look. I could do any kind of monologue you want. I can do Shakespeare, with, just...
You're making me cry on the inside.
Reverse.
You're making me cry on the inside.
I can do Shakespeare, or...
Please don't.
Forward!
Please don't.
But I can do Shakespeare!
You're making me cry on the inside.
No, that's... All right, look. I can do a box set. Huh? That's not right either.
I'm going to call security.
No, you don't have to call security. You don't have to call security. Put the phone down! Put the phone down!
Don't touch me, sir.
All right, I didn't want to...
Don't touch me, sir.
No, don't call security!
I'm going to call security.
No, you don't have to do that. Forward! No, you don't have to do that.
I'm going to call security.
No, don't call security!
Don't touch me,
Put
sir.
the phone down! Put the phone... I didn't want it to have to come to this. I need this job, man. I fucking need it, all right?
I have a son.
Get on your knees. Yeah, reverse. Get on your knees.
I have a son.
I need this fucking job, man.
Please put down the gun.
I didn't... Forward.
Please put down the gun.
Yeah. I need this fucking job, man.
I have kids.
Yeah, get on your knees. That's right. All right. Now, I just want you to come slowly this way. Uh-huh. Come on. That's far enough. Now, reverse. Come on. Forward. Come on. That's far. Reverse. That's far enough. Come on. Forward. Come on. That's far enough.
Please, it hurts.
I was gonna say do some soft shoe that way, but it's evident that it would hurt too much. So, fine. Why don't...
Listen, you want the part?
Yeah, I want the part.
Okay. You're Ophelia.
Oh, really? Oh my God! Oh, you're the best ever! Reverse! Oh my God!
You're Ophelia.
Okay. Yeah, I want the part.
You want the part?
Yeah. All right. I was gonna say do some soft shoe, but it's evident that would hurt too much.
Forward!
I was gonna say do some soft shoe, but it's evident that would hurt too much.
You want the part?
Yeah, I want the part.
You're Ophelia!
Oh my God, I'm Ophelia! Oh, that's the best news ever! Oh. Okay.
Reverse!
Forward! It's okay, it's just a flag. See?
Your acting was amazing. I thought that was a real gun.
Reverse!
Your acting was amazing. I thought that
Forward!
Your acting was amazing.
Reverse!
Your acting was amazing.
Forward!
Your acting was amazing. Your acting was amazing. I believed it was a real gun.
That's all I ever wanted to hear.
All right, all right.
They are going to beat the shit out of me after the show. All right. For New Choice, the circles are going to do a game called New Choice, in which they're going to be going through a scene, and at any time, if I don't like what they say, then I'll blow the whistle and I'll have to say something new. For example,
How about them buckos? How about them apples? How about them oranges?
all right, fantastic. In order to begin, I need an object that would fit between my hands that isn't something you would shove inside you. A basketball. I heard a lot of you say penis. Hilarious. Hilarious. Well done. A basketball is the object. Thank you very much. Take it away.
That looks real old.
It's like petrified. It won't even bounce. Just
That's great. Thanks, Aunt Carol.
yeah.
Thanks, Uncle John. Thanks, Grandma. I'll cherish this forever.
You can use it to do the layouts, and you can use it to do the drabbling. You can use it to shoot those buckets.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Yeah. I hear you and your friends outside talking all the time. I thought you need your own. You need your own.
You hear us talking outside?
Well, yeah, a little.
I feel.
Is there something I shouldn't hear? Is there something you're keeping a secret from Grandma? Is there something that I should turn my hearing aid up to hear more? Is there something you need to tell me right now? Tell Grandma.
Yeah. We've been selling drugs. We've been stealing bikes. We've been betting on offshore games. You know, like Australian basketball leagues, Japanese horse racing.
You know where your grandpa went? Your grandpa is in prison just for that. Your grandpa was sent to Europe just for that. Your grandpa, I killed him and buried him in the backyard.
I don't want that basketball anymore. You're a murderer.
You make me mad. But family, and now you get rid of my gift to you.
You just admitted to killing Grandpa. You just told me that you're a murderer. You've been having me mow Grandpa.
It builds character. It builds character.
I know, but now I feel like I gotta call my parents. I gotta tell them that I can't come over here anymore because not only did you kill my grandfather, but I've been having to do errands on top of him. I've got to call my parents and tell them that I can't come over here anymore because there's a lot of seedy stuff here, including moldy basketballs and dead people. I got to call my parents and tell them that I can't come over here anymore because you're not paying me enough for this job, and I'm in a ton of debt. All right, a ton of debt. All right, there are 5 Serbians that are going to break my kneecap with $15,000.
If you call your parents, you're gonna be right next to Grandpa. Those Serbians won't even find you. As a matter of fact, I'll hire them and have them mow you too. Yeah. I think Grandma's all sweet. No. You think Grandma's all sweet? No. I will bury you.
All right, State Judge, you have an important choice to make, but before she gets to vote, you guys get to influence. Who'd you like, the circles or the squares? All right, when I count to 3, you're going to hold up the shape that you thought won. I got a pretty good idea. I know what it was. 1, 2, 3. It was a circle! That's 5 points for each of the circles. So gold, black circle 2 gets 5 points. And gold circle 1 gets 5 points. All right, which means our scores are now Mike Rubino is in lead with 11 points. Sarah Wojciech has 10 points, is in second place. Mike McBurney is in third with 8, and John Feitner has yet to get on the board.
Yeah!
So, we all love John. This is not a weighing of your value as a human being. All right, but we're going to give John an opportunity to score a bunch of big points, and this next game, which involves sending him outside into the wet Liberty Avenue. So on the count of 3, let's all say goodbye, John. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, John. John is going into our soundproof booth, which is also known as the street. And what's going to happen is we're going to play a guessing game. So we're going to get a bunch of stuff that John is going to have to guess. And the more he guesses right, the more points he's going to get. Now, we are going to take a visit to a seer, a psychic, a woman or man who operates a crystal ball and can see into John's future. And John is going to have 5 things that he's going to have to guess about his future based on the clues that our team members up here will give him. So, first thing we need to know is, what is John's new job going to be?
Mortician.
Mortician. Fantastic. Mortician. I wish I could take Pooper Scooper. We have a whole shit-themed show later in the night. All ass stuff. You guys are going to love it. We keep it at the end of the month, though, so there we are. All right, can I get a non-feces related celebrity that John will encounter? I'm sorry, what'd you say? Curious George! Fantastic, although I'm sure on some of his adventures, never mind. All right, now, where is an unusual location where Curious George and John might meet that you wouldn't normally find a Curious George? What? Jail, I heard. Oh, jail and a crack house. We're going to go with jail because I heard it first. Fantastic. We look forward to seeing something about a crack house later this evening, though. All right, now, Curious George has a terrible secret. And I'm going to go over here to these folks because they have the profile view of the show. What is Curious George's terrible secret? A secret you might not normally think that a fictional monkey would have.
He's a woman.
He's a woman. He is a woman. She is a woman. Sorry, I didn't mean to be insensitive there. Fantastic. And the last thing that John is going to learn from this psychic is the manner of his own death. And from these lovely 5 people over here, how is John going to die?
NASCAR crash.
NASCAR crash. All right. Fantastic. Not for him, but for us. It'll work great. All right. So John is going to become a mortician. He's going to meet Curious George in a jail. Curious George has a secret that he/she is a woman. And John, well, thank you so much. Just write it down and give it to me at the end of the show. All right. And John is going to die in a NASCAR crash. Fantastic. All right, on the count of 3, let's shout, "Come back in, John." 1, 2, 3. Come back in, John! John is making his way in, and now he is a psychic. And there we go. Boom.
Welcome, traveler. Inside here.
All right. I don't know how I feel about these things, but
Be patient, young man. You've simply come to find out what the future brings for you.
Yes, I have. Yes.
Ah, excellent.
You have a very mysterious air, I must say.
Thank you, I've cultivated it all the time.
It's a little creepy. But
Now, I bet you would like to know what you will be doing in the future.
I would. I just quit my job because I couldn't take the stress anymore.
Yes. Will I see something new in your future, young man? Yes, let me see here. You appear to be, yes, you're lying in a, you're in a funeral home.
Oh, that's nice. I like.
Yes, you're a funeral director even.
Oh, I don't know if I want to.
But wait. Looking closer, no, you're merely selling the coffins.
Oh, no,
Coffin seller of some sort. Well, coffins aren't involved. They're in the
wood is kind of, I like to really just get in there and do it all. I
You will be the local coroner of some sort. You're looking at the bodies, yes. You're draping them. You're an autopsyist.
I'm not really about legal things.
No, but you do enjoy a dead body or two, yes?
Oh, yes, that's very nice.
Yes, who doesn't, am I right?
I just I feel like I have a creative side, and I could just, maybe do, I like to make things look presentable, I like everything in my house just so,
Yes, well, you are inside the funeral home, yes?
Yeah, I had an uncle who...
And you're putting makeup on the bodies.
Ooh, I
They
love
look
that.
very pretty.
Yes,
This is somehow not a funeral director, but something has a name. Yes, let me figure out that name. It's there. It's right on your lapel, I believe.
Yeah, it's weird. My uncle Mortimer was a taxidermist.
Yes. You're a mortician. If you want to go with the layman's term of funeral director, I mean, they do so by all means, call it whatever you like.
Very
2 minutes! What?
I don't want to go through this alone.
Well, you will not be alone.
Okay.
I see something in your future. Someone is with you, loving you, being a part of your new life. Yes. My goodness, it's somewhat simian in nature. You appear to be some sort of monkey guy. You're my goodness, you have a hat? Very fancy hat.
Yes, the childlike nature of myself, actually.
Childlike nature, yes. It's you, and the monkey. You're just hanging by, you're a monkey trainer of some sort. But, the monkey's thinking.
I think I'm more interested in the monkey.
Ah. You're wearing some sort of gold hat.
I like wearing hats.
Love hats.
Yeah, and maybe the monkey could be with me on that. I read a lot of books as a kid, and I got really fascinated with a couple of characters in that sort of relationship.
Yes, so the gold you're wearing it, you appear to be with Curious George. He's very bi-curious, so he's all about it.
Wherever will I meet this monkey?
Well, of course, we can see now that you will meet the monkey in a very obvious place. Behind bars in jail.
Oh my God!
He always gets into trouble. He's so curious.
How did he end up in jail? Does he have some kind of secret or something?
Well, he does have a deep, dark secret. They don't tell him about as much because he doesn't talk. But he is a woman.
That's fine. I guess the only thing is living with a monkey and happiness as a mortician, I have to know how I'll die. I mean...
Well, of course, we shall see now here your death, which is death by Zamboni. No, wait, no, sorry. You're in go-karts.
Oh, I don't know. That
You're zooming around the bumper cars and you crash into each other.
Oh no, I don't like amusement parks at all.
I don't like them at all, but something is crashing, something that seems
every
to be...
Sunday I really enjoy big explosions. And,
explosions?
Cars and Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew so much.
Who doesn't love to do the do? So there you are. You're on bulls, you're bull riding. 10 seconds! No, this appears to be some sort of vehicular. Yes, and it's got a...
5 seconds! I like some of Japan's most watched American sports. It's about, cars and things of that nature, or like Indianapolis and
you know, just my Uncle Mortimer.
You appear to be a Japanese submarine.
No, my Uncle's hero, for example, was like Dale Earnhardt. That was a thing.
You're in a NASCAR crash.
Just under the wire. Well done. John got all 5 of those things in 4 minutes about. So he will get 5 points. Put 5 points up for John on the board. Here we go. I would like to give Mike McBurney an extra point, but since he said Mortimer, that's kind of saying more addition, so he won't get an extra point there. Well done, everybody. How about for Sarah for playing a little female curious soldier? Point for Sarah. And a point for Mike Romino because he bribed me backstage. All right, good. Color judge.
Yes, sir.
Who did you like the most in that game? The blacks or the golds? Hold on, before you say, everybody, blacks or golds? Influence him out. Oh, he already knows. It was preordained. Who'd you like? Hold it up. 1, 2, 3.
I'm a gold digger.
Up, gold digger. What you guys didn't see is that he held up black facing me, though. So that's okay. All right. I'm just glad you're conscious at this point. All right. So let's give 3 points to the golds in that. 3 points to the golds. So that'll be 3 for John Finder and 3 for Sarah Wojciech. So what we're going to do now is an all-play game in which all 4 of our players are going to be involved in a scene in a game called Entrances and Exits. What's going to happen is they're all going to be in the scene. They will each have a keyword associated with them. If their keyword is said and they are on stage, they have to leave the stage. If they're off stage and their keyword is said, they have to enter. You'll get it. It's not that hard. What's going to happen is each of the 3 judges are going to watch carefully and identify who their favorite player in this game is, and then at the end you will all hold up your paddles and we will distribute points like they cost nothing because they don't. All right, I need a key word. So how about a noun for John here? A noun is a person, place, or thing. Bucket. Bucket is what I heard. Bucket. It rhymes with trucket. All right, for Sarah, can I get a verb? Can I get a verb? A verb. Tampon is not a verb. How about a... What? What? Chugging? Chugging! All right, chugging. Bucket and chugging. And for Mike, can I get an adjective? Smelly. Fantastic. All right, and for Mr. McBurney, can I get a 1-syllable word, please? What? Is not a word. Foot? Foot? I heard foot. All right, foot. So just to review, their words are
Bucket.
Chugging.
Smelly.
Foot.
Chugging.
Smelly.
Foot.
Bucket.
Chugging.
Bucket.
Smelly.
Foot.
Chugging.
Smelly.
Bucket.
Foot.
Chugging.
Smelly.
Chugging.
Foot.
Smelly.
Chugging.
Bucket.
fantastic. They are going, oh, the poop guy's back!
My jacket. Somebody fucking pooped on my jacket.
Oh. Let's give it up for Poop Pressure Guy.
Hey, you guys are good, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Now that he's gone, we'll start the real show. Okay, good. So we're going to play entrances and exits. I guess his word was said. His word is probably poop. All right, so we'll start with 2 people on and 2 people off. And now all I need is a location. Were my hand gestures not specific enough? Now I need is a location that would fit on this stage, like a pharmacy or a different pharmacy.
McDonald's.
McDonald's is what I heard. Thank you very much. Take it away.
Yeah, it was a rough one today. Yeah. Really was a rough one. Thank God tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day, though, right?
It'll all be better.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be a lot cleaner around here, and
We won't get any business.
yeah, no one will come through.
If, you know, all those foot guys.
Oh, hey.
What?
On foot.
Just finished cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty smelly. But
Well, before you say any more, I'm gonna go inspect it. I'll be back.
I wouldn't pick up the bucket if I were you.
Yeah.
It's pretty nasty.
Okay, look, I was in here before, and I know you're closed. But me and my friends, we were chugging some Yingling, and we were pounding it pretty good.
I gotta go check.
And I did vomit right up front. Oh, it's smelly.
You know, poop pressure guy, I really
Listen, man.
you when you've gone.
Listen, man. I left my jacket, okay? I just gotta get my jacket. Okay? We were in the one of those dive bars. It's pretty smelly. You probably know which one it is.
Yeah, I bet I know which one it is because you said it like 80 times.
I checked the bathroom. You are hired another day.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
Thank God.
Listen, sir.
Poop pressure.
Here's the thing.
What?
I was chugging some Yingling. All right?
Yeah.
Me and my buddies, we were... Yeah. It's very green. And it's just, I got like a foot from this place. And when I came in,
You deal with him.
I realized that I didn't have my jacket. It's the smelly one. You probably know it.
I don't know it, but I'll check the back.
Okay.
Listen, man, we've cleaned and I have vomit all over my feet.
Oh, your foot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about your foot. I didn't mean to
What
throw
did
up
you
on your
say to
foot.
him?
Your poor foot. I'm sorry. Listen, let me get some napkins for your foot.
I just checked again. He's still crying.
Listen, he's trying to help me with my foot here.
I gotta go.
And it's okay. I'm gonna get something. Here, this will do. These napkins will be ready for your foot, and everything's gonna be great.
Okay.
They won't be so smelly anymore.
Yeah. You know what? I've never seen him like this before.
You know, I can't find a jacket anywhere. I'm sorry.
See?
I'm sorry, I checked. What are you doing behind the counter?
Here's the thing. I was chugging some beer, and I came in.
No, I
She's
already
fine.
heard the story. You were chugging beer.
Say it.
Right.
Then you came in here after you finished.
That's right. I was chugging the beer, and what I did was I realized when I got a foot from this place
Oh, I'm gonna
that
look
I
in the
didn't
back
have
again.
my jacket.
I am gonna be smelly forever because I just I go out and look and there's more and more everywhere.
Yeah, they are everywhere. And You're in here too now. Goodbye.
Listen, I really need my jacket. I got a lot of food pressure going on right now, and I gotta blow it up. All right, your bathroom's gonna be pretty bad. It's gonna be a foot deep in there.
You know what, man? I think it's time maybe you go and you look at the bucket and see what's back there. Maybe that'll clear up your poop pressure problem right away.
So I'll go and do that. Probably left my jacket when I was in the back.
What a jerk, man.
Sure. Everything's so just smelly.
It is. It's awfully smelly. I mean,
Why did that guy just come in the back and start pooping everywhere? You told him he could do
I didn't tell him to poop in the bucket.
Well, clearly, that's the impression that you gave. All right? So now someone is going to be chugging Pepto-Bismol all day to deal with this problem.
So here's the deal. I chugged your bucket.
All right. That is why we don't take poop pressure as a suggestion. All right, folks. My judges, I want you to think of your favorite person during that game. If it was me, then you can't do that because I wasn't playing. But think of your favorite player and were they wearing black or gold? Were they wearing a 1 or 2? Were they wearing a circle or a square? Trying to pressure them, folks. Pressure them. Tell them who your favorite person was. By shouting out 3 of my... All right, thank you. Thank you. All 3 of my judges on the count of 3, I want you to hold up with the part facing me that you want to win. We got it. You're on board. Okay. All right. I'm glad. There's only a dry run. The real show's at 10. All right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold up. We've got 2s, we've got squares, and we've got gold. So gold, 3 points each. Gold gets 3 points each. And squares get 3 points each. So 3 points for square, 3 points for square, and 2s get 3 points each. So 3 points for 2s and 3 points for 2s. Oh my God! Got right there! Got right there! It's now time for the lead! After a stunning comeback, it's still anybody's game though as we go into the last game of the night, which is called Sex With Me. What is going to happen? Yes, that is usually the tepid response that that gets. All right. What is going to happen is all 4 players are going to stand up and we're going to get a suggestion and it'll go from there. This game really doesn't need any further explanation, but they will get a point for each joke that they make that makes anybody in the room laugh. So, in order to get us started, can I get an item that you would buy at a garage sale with your child present?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper shakers is what I heard first. Take it away.
Sex with me is like salt and pepper shakers, middle of the table.
Sex with me is like salt and pepper shakers. One's got a lot of holes and one's just got one hole.
Sex with me is like salt and pepper shakers, very necessary for daily activities. Sex with me is like salt and pepper shakers, spices up your dinner.
Sex with me is like salt and pepper shakers. You gotta twist and grind.
All right. How about something, an object you might find at a hospital? A bedpan. Fantastic. Bedpan.
Sex with me is like a bedpan, it smells awful.
Sex with me is like a bedpan, so hollow it echoes.
Sex with me is like a bedpan. You have to change things a lot.
Sex with me is like a bedpan. You're going to want a medical professional to take care of that.
Sex with me is like a bedpan. You do it after a lot of accidents.
Sex with me is like a bedpan, usually hiding under the covers.
All right, how about something you might find at a science museum?
Dinosaur.
I'm sorry? A dinosaur. Fantastic. Dinosaur.
Sex with me is like a dinosaur, very extinct.
Sex with me is like a dinosaur, all pointy bones.
Sex with me is like a dinosaur. It's related to birds.
All right, how about something else? How about an object you might find at work?
Pencil.
A pencil, I heard. Pencil.
Sex with me is like a pencil. If I'm not the right number, they can't read me in Iowa.
Sex with me is like a pencil. Mechanical is best.
Fantastic. All right. For the scores, for John Beitner, who is gold, square 2, he gets 2 points. 1, 2, taking him into the commanding lead of 19. Mike Rubino, who is black, circle 2, he gets 4 points. 4. And Mike McBurney, who is black, square 1, gets 4 points. And Sarah Wojciak gets 2 points, meaning there is a 3-way tie. Fantastic. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to have
I'm
two
down with
winners.
that.
We have to have 2 winners to advance to next week's round. So what we will do is we will get 1 suggestion, and you will each get 1 joke for Sex with Me. The top 2 jokes advance to the next round, and the possibility of winning the car. And
There's a car?
yes. It is a 1996 Dodge Neon. Technically, is still a car. All right. So you each get 1 shot at this. Your best Sex with Me joke. We need an object. How about something that is worth? How about a celebrity from either history or fiction?
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin. All right, you each get 1 shot. Take your time. This is for all the marbles. The 2 best jokes, as judged by someone in this room. Move on.
Sex with me is like Ben Franklin discovered electricity.
Sex with me is like Ben Franklin, so good you're gonna think I was a president.
Sex with me is like Ben Franklin. Banging a black lady. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much.
I think it was clear you lost that round. That was all right. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. How about a